Good evening, ma'am. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking me. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking to you. Okay, so we both are meeting, I think.
So, if you are a teacher, so maybe you can first you have to study. Then, without studying, it is not possible to teach any subject, any teacher. If so that's one thing. In there, first I will teach somewhere. Let's see. But I'm searching school or coaching, any good coaching. So there I can teach not a spoken any type like subject. I can teach English language or in spoken language because I have knowledge little bit, so I can teach and I can manage everything.
Okay, so which subject do you prefer if you get the chance for teaching?
Maybe you can say math or English. But if I talk about true, so I can teach proper way in English language like subject or spoken class.
Okay, subject and spoken both. Okay, and
Hmm,
what is your
hmm.
qualification?
Sorry.
What is your qualification?
So my qualifications, so okay, so if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation and after that I did law. So I was preparing for UPPCSJ, but before 1 year I quit my preparation and then I started learning English language. As well, I am looking for a government lawyer.
Okay.
I
Mhm.
it's my perspective. So please, after you.
Okay, so the topic is education skills.
Hmm.
Okay, so first of all, I want to clear the topic that is education skills. So before dive in the deep in the skills, first we should know about what is education. So in
Hmm.
my point of view, education means the skill which we can develop through like manners, etiquettes.
Hmm.
Education is not only in the form of degrees and certificates. It visualize, it resemble through your behavior, how to speak,
Hmm.
how to behave with others, because there is only one difference between animals and human being, that is education mind. We can
Hmm.
use think on any topic. We can think on because we have this type of critical thinking to think
Hmm.
about any topic. That is the result of education, we can say. Like if we are in the situation, suppose no family member is there and we are maybe at the age of teenage, this type of factors we
Hmm.
face every time, because every time it's not possible to be like with the teenager, it's not possible to move every time with the parents, like with mother or father. So that time we face the situation where we have to handle our situation ourselves. So that time we use critical thinking, and there are so many other examples also in life. In life, if we are going outside, we are moving outside, and suppose we are facing any situation in the market or maybe with friends, or maybe in life in the sense like in the career options. So there, every time we can't, we can take suggestions from our parents' side or maybe from elder side, but then how to our critical thinking, like how I can take right decision in right way, right path. So that is the result of education. I think only through education we can behave properly, because if we are illiterate, so somewhere that can be resembled through your behavior and through your communication skill. Because if you are educated, well educated, if you are, so your behavior automatically resemble that, how to speak, how to sit, right?
Hmm.
So that is education and education skills. So if we talk about the skills, so there are so many different skills in the field of education, which automatically we can, if we are educated, suppose we are getting education after 12th, we are doing any type of courses or degrees, maybe bachelor degree or bachelor degree, maybe we are doing engineering or we are going in the IT sector or in science sector. So that is the that is the time period or duration where we are getting the knowledge of particular field. Suppose we
Hmm.
are I'm doing mbbs, or maybe I'm doing masters in any subject. So that time I'm policing my skills in that particular field. So that is the policing way through which I can police, I can sign up my skill in a particular degree or course. So education skills always resemble first through your communication, right? How you are
Mm,
speaking. It
mm,
doesn't matter you're speaking in English or any other language. These are the languages only, but communication can be through resemble through your overall all languages. Like suppose we are comfortable in Hindi, so we can communicate easily in Hindi. So it we can't compare languages with the educational skills. What do you think about that?
I think so. Whatever you have mentioned about education or skill, I agree 100%. And just if I talk about my perspective, so I think that there's same what you said that about education. If you have a good education and as well as skill, so it is good for you. And everything shows whatever you are doing, your behavior, you are talking to people, your communication skill, the way you walk, everything. Just because you have a good education. And if I talk about uneducated people, so everything almost everywhere you can find almost like villages area. There are a lot of like uneducated people just because they have a lack of knowledge and environment. So that's why they don't get a good education. So that is the main reason almost people nowadays they are having a lot of problems just because of education. And even though they don't have any type of skill and everything about skill, if it doesn't matter you have money or not, if you have skill, any type of skill, so you can easily earn money nowadays. Everything is possible just because of skill. And if I talk about education, so yeah, it's a true. And it give us how to, it's give us manner, like manner, or you can say uh, it give us how to talk people, like everything. You have a good communication skill as well, you know how to speak English language. That time you can express your thought proper way without like fumbling, without nervousness, because you have a good confidence. You have a good confidence just because of skill. You have a good skill is that English language. And everything nowadays almost people, if I talk about in India, 90% people they are learning a language and they want to improve their communication skills just because their job or any type of skill. If they want to do, they want to someone, some people they want to go outside, some people they want to get a job just because of their future. How it is possible? It is possible just because of skill, or you can say educated person. And if I talk about example, we are able to talk in English language. How it is possible? Just because we have a good skill talking to people in English language. And before 1 year I didn't know how to talk people, how to express my thought in English language. But I used to speak Hindi language proper way because I was habitual to speak proper way because I am educated person. So that time I was doing my graduation. So that time I didn't know how to speak. But when I learned English language, then I came to know that, oh my God, English is a looking like a God, not God for me, but you can say due to English language, because of English language, I'm able to express and I have a good confidence nowadays. How it is possible? Just because of skill, I have a good skill.
Yes, yes. And one more point that is immediately comes in my mind, that is conflict resolution. We can compare, like suppose two illiterate persons are fine, they are resolving any conflict. So you can differentiate the conflict, how they are solving, illiterate persons, and how an educated person is resolving the conflict between any persons. So the way of solving any type of conflict, that always resembles through education. If you are educated, first you will listen the task very clearly, then you
Hmm.
will you will think about the talking, how to solve out that matter. That is conflict resolving. And second thing, teamwork. An educated person always he always ready to show the how to able, like teamwork, ability to work with the team. So that is
Hmm.
also example through and third, Adaptability, we can say, because an illiterate person can't be able to adapt anywhere. Sometimes he's not ready to adapt in a new environment. But if you are educated, so definitely, you have the capability of flexibility. You always ready to capable and adopt any new atmosphere, any new place easily if you are educated. And problem solving also. Problem solving, if you are educated, you have good ability to work with the problems, how to resolve those. So these are our
Hmm.
factors which we can compare an illiterate person and with an educated person. So education
Hmm.
also, the education give us the life. According to me, education, tell us the right path on which we have to move. So without education, I think we are not human being. We always we can compare ourselves with the animals if we are not educated.
And no, how my God, and now it doesn't matter if someone doesn't have like a good money and he's not able to get a good education. So how can I say that he's looking like animals? Like I can't compare, just because of his environment, or you can say he doesn't have much money. That is the main reason he is not able to get good
From
education. If I talk about me, so no, if I talk about my like villages, I'm also villages, so I know everything. And before 5 years, I didn't know. I had not anything you can say like smartphone, and I had no environment that time. But when I came here in Prayagraj city, so I got everything, like good environment, mobile, and people, and like good citizen people, and there is a lot of good environment. If I talk about city areas people, so they are good at everything. They have everything. So yeah, it's the true. If you have a good education, definitely you can do something new for your life. You can get a good job, and when you can purchase anything, whatever you want, because you have a good education nowadays. Almost if you're like almost people, they think if someone have like a diploma, any type of skill, and he's not doing anything. He has a lot of degree, diploma, skill, but even though he's not doing anything, people they think he's a worthless because he doesn't have anything. You know, but
yes,
I think we should not think about like we should not think like this, because maybe he can get a job not today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because you know it's not like that he can't get a job because he has everything. And if I talk about me, I'm also graduate, so I have a lot of degree as well. I have a good skill, but still I'm not doing anything. I was talking about me.
mm. It's it's like don't feel shy, don't feel sad. Oh my god, oh my god.
Really, I was talking about me earlier, just whatever I have told you that I have a lot of skill, good skill. I can do everything, and but I can't crack a government job because it is not piece of cake for me nowadays. Currently, whatever I have knowledge about related to law, related to GS, GK, and mathematics, but I have knowledge. But to be honest, I'm telling you, I'm unable to crack my exam. Even though I'm preparing for government lawyer, but if I get a chance, definitely I would try to give my exam related to law, but I can't say that I am able to crack my exam. I'm capable. Yeah, I have a good strength. I'm positive person. You can see like, but I'm a spoken voice, so I speak whatever I know about me, whatever I have a strength, a potential, whatever I have. And before some days, I told my whole family members, and I have been told them, I'm not able to crack my exam. So don't expect me that he is gonna be a government lawyer in his life. It's a true, ma'am, and I don't want to make a fool all of them because I'm a spoken boy. So I don't care what they think about me and what are they thinking about me nowadays. Yeah, and every parents want their children do something good in their life, in his life. But what can I do?
Mm. Yeah, we can say everyone is not genius. We can say this. Everyone is not genius, but if we are not, capable to crack any government exam, some person don't try. The main reason is that some person don't try, and sometimes we feel like we are comfortable. This we don't want to put keep out ourselves from the comfort zone. This is also the main reason, because
Hmm.
sometimes we try one and two times, and if we are fail there, so we don't want to try third time. This can be the reason also, because sometimes
And
we give up very easily.
yes, yes. And if I talk about Rose, so earlier, if I talk about before 1 month, no 1 month, now still you are able to see, and whatever I have spoken there here, you can observe me, my English, my pronunciation, and my rhythm. I speak a little bit fast, and I make mistake. But I was thinking, how can I go advanced level? I do the same mistake. I'm just making a lot of mistake while having conversation, but you can say I don't try to go on top level, just because nowadays I'm becoming day by day like a overthinker as well, like a laziness. You can say like my yeah, my cheek or like my hair is like it's falling.
Okay. Yes. Don't think about this. Physical appearance we can't change, but what is in our hand, that is our wit, our wiseness. So we can increase it, right?
Okay, so
We can increase.
ma'am,
And
just
second,
tell me.
sorry for the interruption. Sorry. Second, always focus on your study, on your education. If we are educated, and suppose we have lots of degrees, we are very wise according to us. And if you are not using that wiseness, if you are not using our education in a particular, in a fixed direction, in a good direction, so what is the use of that education and that wiseness? Because most of persons are educated, they are well graduate, master graduate, even though they don't want to do the work, they don't like to do work, so they don't want to come out from their comfort zone. This is the main reason of unemployment in India, folks. These
Okay,
are
ma'am. So it was a lovely conversation with you, and I enjoyed a lot with you. And maybe if God wills, then maybe we will meet next time. Then we will discuss another topic.
why
Okay, ma'am. Bye. Have a nice day, ma'am.